All right, this is Lou Noble, People's Media. We're out here at Mercy House in Anaheim, waiting for a friend that's bringing some backpacks. People lost a lot of their stuff in the rain, so we're here with
Millie.
Melly, and she's got a little story here. We're gonna quick story on your why you're here and what happened.
Oh, wow. My story starts out. The reason why I'm out here is I was married. I was married to my husband for 2 years. We were living in an apartment in Fullerton, on Commonwealth, and him and I didn't agree, I guess, with things in our marriage, and it all started going down. Most of it went down when I broke my ankle, and he ended up getting more and more sour towards me. It took one day for him just to say, "You gotta go," and so he kicked me out of the apartment. Matter of fact, he's still living in there. Still living in the apartment. So I'm out here on the streets.
And you're just
trying
one
to
of the
survive.
stories out there that are in a similar position, right? A lot of
I mean, it's like I said, it's a hard life. It's a really hard life, and I don't want to be out here, but
How long have you been out here?
oh my gosh. Well, first time my husband and I, we were on the streets. We were homeless for like almost a year, and then he got into an apartment because he was a VA. He was in the Navy,
Uh-huh.
and we were staying at the Armory, and there's some people that was working for the VA people, and they hooked him up, and so we ended up getting into an apartment. We were in the apartment for almost 6 months, 7 months before I got kicked out of there. And so I don't know, I've been probably out here for maybe a couple months now.
Okay. And what about
I'm hoping not to be out here for a year.
what about shelters? Is there any shelters
There's
that
a
the outreach
shelter.
team?
Well, there's a shelter in Fullerton, but because I have 2 babies, I have 2 puppies.
Okay.
I have one that's 14 weeks old, and I have one that's 8 months. They will not accept my dogs at the Fullerton Armory.
Oh,
They say
okay.
that they have to be medical dogs, and I don't even know how to do medical dogs with mine. I have no idea how to get that hooked up. If I could, I would probably go there. But they're saying right now
Yeah.
they will not accept the dogs. And so
And-
I'm
And
basically out
normally the armory is just open for night times.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. And they're only open through the winter. Once
Right.
the winter is done,
Yeah.
then they close it.
Well,
And then the people that's in there right now, they have
Mhm.
to try to figure out what they're going to do during the summer. So it's only, like I said, only open for the winter. But sometimes
And-
I was there last year. I stayed in
Mhm.
there last year, and I mean, it's okay for a shelter. They do feed you. They give you a place to, they
Right.
give you a mat and a blanket. You can go in there and take a shower, which right now I would love to take a shower. It would be nice to take a shower, but I can't go anywhere because I got my 2 dogs, and I
Yeah.
won't leave my dogs. I mean, I've left them right now in my tent, but I don't leave them too long because they're just babies.
Right. What about
Take care of them.
these other non-profit shelters like Grandma's House of Hope or?
I have never really even looked into those.
Okay,
I
'cause
know
I-
that there is a shelter. Some people were telling me that I've known that there is a shelter in Santa Ana.
Mhm.
They're using the old bus terminals,
Oh yeah, that's
but that's up in Santa Ana. If you have no way to get up there, how
well,
do you get up
yeah,
there?
they're usually full. I
Yeah.
mean, there's still
They
people.
should have somebody to be able to come and get us if we wanted to
Yeah.
go. And
Well-
I heard that it's supposed to be a nice place to be. They will accept my dogs. I can go in there because
Mhm.
a lot of people do have pets in there.
Yeah.
They're letting people go in there with pets. But with me, if you have no way to get up there,
Yeah. Why?
I'm
Yeah, I heard it's first come first serve, and usually, we have hundreds of people in the Civic Center that don't even make it at nighttime there because they get so full.
true.
They're only allowed 300 people, and at times they even put in 350 because that's how
But
many.
it's just like with the Armory. Last year they said that the limit of letting people in there were only supposed to be 200 people in there
Mhm.
at the Armory. And this year I don't know if it's probably the same. So if
Mm.
you only get like 200 people showing up at the door,
Yeah.
what do you do with the other people that show up that needs a place.
Right. Do you get any outreach here? Anybody? Well, I know they come and feed at times, but I mean outreach about like people coming to tell you, hey, we got a shelter here, or the liaison team.
No, not that I know. I haven't talked to anybody like that out here.
Yeah. Well, I know the liaison team, the police do have. I try to get people into Grandma's House of Hope, but then yet you can't. They don't allow dogs, and they charge people like $400 or $500 or so.
Yeah.
So and
I know about Grandma's
you've been
house.
there, huh?
I was there, and it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Because they put people. How many people in a room? Probably like
3.
3.
It's not worth it because you have to go out and buy your own food. They do have a pantry, but it's not. You have to get up at 8 o'clock every day and do chores.
Oh,
It's
on
not
top of your paying?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
on top of paying.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing chores.
They're.
They want anywhere from 400 to 500.
Oh.
When you don't have no income coming in, so you have no income coming in right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
that would not be for me. That's
Well,
why I'm in a tent right now. I'm happy. I'm like,
So if you had that, you could probably get a room by yourself somewhere instead of going out there. But anyways, you were telling me about it. You're writing a story.
yeah, I'm writing
Your story?
a bunch of stories. I have probably about 30 stories right now. Some of them are basically on my life, what I've been going through, the hard times I've gone through. Several times I've tried to commit suicide, and so most of my stories are on that. But the one I'm writing right now is about me being homeless, and I put a lot in there to let the people know that's not homeless to be out here is to understand us, you know. Don't judge us, because a lot of them out here, they do want to judge us. They want to like put us as we're bad people, you know, and we're not bad people. We are people that had bad luck, you know, and so there shouldn't be people out there. And I've had people. I was staying in Winter Park for a while with a couple of friends, and the Denny's there on Orangethorpe and Beach. I would just sit out there in the morning on their bench. I wasn't panhandling or nothing, and this lady comes past me. She goes in there and she tells the manager, and the manager knows me really well. She goes in there and tells him that I'm out there panhandling. He comes out and he goes, Millie, you can't be here. You can't be doing that. And I says, doing what? I'm just sitting here. You know, every morning I sit here, okay? Because where I sleep, we have to be out of there at like, 7 in the morning. So I'll be sitting there trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my day. And so he comes out and he goes, well, this lady said something about you panhandling. And I said, I didn't ask anybody for any money or anything. And this guy comes out from the Denny's with a plate of food and hands it to me. And then the manager looks at me and goes, you didn't panhandle? And I said, no, I didn't. This guy, I guess, came out here and did this on his own because I did not ask him for this. And so he had told me I'd have to leave. But I would have people out there that they would judge me. They'd say, you're homeless, you're dirty, you're this. And I told one lady, I said, you know what? I said, let me ask you something. I said, without you knowing me and without seeing me, if you would not know if I was homeless or not. I said, how can you tell we're homeless? And she goes, well, you guys are homeless. I said, but yeah, how can you tell we're homeless? By looking at us, you can't tell. And she says, you're right. She said, because right now you don't look homeless. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Let me ask you this. What does a homeless look like? Do you really know what a homeless person looks like? And she's like, no, not really. I said, well, then don't judge. And I told her, and that's what I told her, and I said in my story, I said, you know what? Don't judge me from my outside. Judge me from my inside, from my heart, from my mind, for everything. If you would just sit and talk with me, you'd hear it. You'd know what I'm going through. Just take that second. Okay, take that second. And I have felt for a while until now I've run into a few people that have come up to the trail and they have sat and talked with me. But for a while, I always thought that there was nobody that cared out here for any of us. Always kept having that feeling. But now that I've talked to a few people, there are people out here that do care for us.
There's a lot of people out there, but it's just that they're coming. They're coming out here and actually they donate, they do give and stuff like that, but they don't really come and talk to anybody.
That's the problem. That's what I've tried telling some of these people out here. You need to take, if you can just take a second, just a second or a minute to sit and talk with us homeless, you would get our stories. And you know what? And I wrote that in my story. I says, you would hear, if you would talk to a homeless person, you would hear how sad our stories are.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't believe. You would be like shocked just if you could hear all our stories.
Well,
we each have a story to tell.
Yeah, that's how I started. When I started talking to everybody, I realized all these stories are different. I mean, people say, homelessness is a choice. It's not.
It's not. We have.
Even though some people after a while get accommodated to being out here because they lose hope.
Right.
So it's not a choice. It's just a matter of that they've never gotten any help or a hand up.
That's what I tell a lot of my friends that are not homeless. I go, you're not being homeless, but you're helping me out in some ways too, because I have them talking to me. They call me up on my phone. They're asking me, how are you doing? What are you doing? And they would tell me, you know what? You're strong. I can see how much you've really held in there. You're a strong person. And I told them, I said, what kept me strong is I'm having the faith and the belief that one day I'm going to be off the street. I will be off. I just got to have that hope, and I will let that hope go. And I think it's my stories. My stories are going to do it.
Well, thank you for talking to us. And do you have a name of your book or your
not
one
yet.
story?
We're trying to figure out a name for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any publisher out there, if you're seeing your name again?
Millie.
Millie. Okay, your last name or?
Elliott.
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 Okay. Just message me. And we have true stories here, and really heartbreaking that things are the way it is, but things will change. Everybody still has hope, and we'll have people out there that are compassionate, and we're getting them out here, so things will change for this year. This is Lou Noble, People's Media. Thank you.